We do that. And then let me go here and at stream ping. We are back. Let me get this one in. So that, do this. And I mean, it should technically be the same YouTube stream, but I guess I'll get this. Oh, I should probably put background music on. Yeah, that would help. that'd probably be nice for people, wouldn't it? Let's get that. And then pop out chat. Ding ding dong. I'll hit the share button on that one. Let me get this, and we get this, and we get this. Oh. And we're back. Are you in skyblock? I am. The server's returned. Kind of. You need kind of returned. It's it is very much rank. It is very much ranked right now, but it is back. One second. I may or may not. Server's return. It is very much rank limited right now. I believe. But yes, the server, we are on skyblock, chat. We are on skyblock. VIP can join. Test. We have arrived. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Also, just want to mention, modpack is released. The 26.2 is here. Can you try and walk me in? I can. What's your IGN? What's the IGN? What are we running here? But yeah, honestly, just try and just try. VIP can't join. Yeah. Okay, you can't join because you're not on the right version. Either way, chat. Oh my goodness, I can finally finish. I can finally finish this blaze. My goodness. Look, Discord not wiped yet. What do you mean not wiped? Okay. I just want to mention there were no wipes. There were no wipes. No, like the wipes were not a thing. As for wait a minute, I need to see this Discord message. Where is it? I gotta see this Geometry Dash run. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta see this run. I don't exactly play much Geometry Dash. I don't play Geometry Dash. What's that? The quality is too low. Well, I genuinely don't know what it is. Mega hack. So it would see. Fair enough. Anyway. Right, I'm gonna watch this real quick. I don't really know what it is. I'll be honest. I'll be real. But that said, we are gonna finally get the Blaze stuff done. Did you see the Thunder Thighs in DMs? I have now. Is server up? It is rank limited. It is rank, and I believe that we are now limited to 26. I believe it is now limited to 26. I thought this is a Blaze stream. It is a Blaze stream, and it will be. But yeah, it is now very much limited. Walk me in, please. What rank are you? It might just be plus for the time being. I'll be honest. Like I'll try, but I very highly doubt you'll be able to enter. Like I'll try. I think it's only for MVP plus and plus at the moment. It shouldn't let you in. Yeah. It is plus plus and plus. Those are the only two that are currently able to get in. What update came out? Equipment wardrobe. Equipment wardrobe and the forced texture pack. Those are the two important things that came in. Oh right, yeah, we've got raffle as well. Give me a second on the handstand. Ow. Give me a second on the handstand. Let me quickly claim my raffle. Hold on. We have 8 tickets in this one, chat. We have 8 tickets. So that means I should get it. That means I should be guaranteed. I am playing 26.1, yes. What's your texture pack? Fat Prism Frosted. It is in my Discord server. How do you not have the texture pack enabled? Because I'm using a mod that disables it. I'm using this mod right here, Pack Disabler. If I turn it off, we're forced to look at this. And I don't want to do that. Why are you live at this time? Mostly because Hypixel's been fucking dead all day. So, I'm reliving. Alright, chat. 333 for tickets out of 8 million. That basically means this is a guaranteed major drop. Like, I have put so many tickets in, it is guaranteed to be a major. I actually need that. I lied to you. No, I don't. Server back. It is back for MVP Plus and Plus Plus for that, for the time being. It will, have they rolled back the servers for Diana? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I got handstand. Hold on. Best way to maximize damage from Warden Helmet. How do I get a lot of speed with Warden? Tunings. I downloaded your mods, but why do I have black text? Oh, it's because of the, it's the resource pack. Which one is it? It's Devonian Chroma text shader. That you've unfortunately got to turn off. The resource pack, messes with a lot of things. You know, chat, maybe it's one of those things that, you know, you'll get used to it the more you use it, you know? Maybe it's one of those. Maybe the more I use the texture pack. Have you gotten better with handstands because of each time you're doing it? Oh no, I've gotten worse. Can I also disable the pack? Yes, you can. You need a mod called... you need one of 2 mods. I believe there's Detexturifier and... where's the other one? And Pack Disabler. One of those two will fix it. Daggers are kind of shit. There's quite a lot of things that are kind of shit, unfortunately. It's not just the daggers. Why does my Primordial Helm and Warden Helmet do literally the same damage? That's because you have very low magical power. Ain't no way that hit me. Did you put the mod in your pack? I did, yes. The 26.1 mod pack that is currently in my Discord and on Modrinth is exactly what I am currently playing on. Would you go bold for 20 bucks? Nah, not a chance. For the swing animation, I use no frills. Would have been better to use Fire Sky? I am not gonna, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not about to update that to 121. Can you use wardrobe update now? Yes, it is out. The whole loadouts thing is exist. We have loadouts. And honestly, that's kind of cool. How far off are you? This one. I had 20 million health left. The pack is so sick. Sick in the head. What version do you need? 26.1. I was 20 mil health off before, Isn't there a text pack converter? No, not to Catharsis. So, basically, in order to get a custom texture working in the new version, you need to be using Catharsis. Which is what First Guy uses. And I am not about to remake my entire pack to work with Catharsis. Okay. Bro, I fucking hate Vanquishers so much. Do a backflip. I will pass, actually. I will pass. Now you need 26.1 to join skyblock? Correct. This is not going to be the last time that they... Like, look. Okay. They have said that they will be taking support away from earlier versions. Does the actual armor have textures? No. Just the items. Just the items. Ow. Just use a hype for Vanquisher. If I had one, I would. But I don't have one of those. How much would you save if you wanted to get into mining? Like 4 bill or so? Primordial helmet got textures. Oh, I don't have one of those, right, yeah. Death count? Too many. Is the texture pack only for 26.1? I mean, that's the only version you can join skyblock in, so yes. You can't join skyblock in earlier versions. God damn, I am taking so much damage. Why am I taking so much damage? I'm on 121.11. Really? Oh, have they not cut support for 21.11? I would strongly recommend you update to, Why am I taking so much damage? But yeah, I would strongly recommend you update. Did Devonian update? Yes, yes. What level was your Greg when you started this? 1. Farming better than hunting? No. It's more consistent, but overall worse. Do you mind ending this stream? Now, pass. Frost Wisp Potion? It wouldn't help, because I don't take any damage from the boss itself. I only... So, how much more XP? This, one boss. The normal blazes don't do true damage, so Frost Wisp wouldn't do anything. Do you know if they're on 26? I believe it's 26.1. And even if Devonian is on 26.2, there's a lot of other mods that aren't updated to 26.2. You know what? I don't hate Withercloak. I actually don't hate Withercloak. I want to get into mining. What money-making method should I do to get the money? I don't know. Farming? Hunting? Up to you. Burnt out of hunting, but I need money. What do I do? Play the game? What will we do for the rest of this stream? I mean, I'll still be doing a bunch of Blaze, but I do want to test. I do want to test out a bunch of stuff. I do want to test out a bunch of loadout bits and pieces. I mean, it's a new update, and of course, it's a new update. I want to try things out. I want to see what's how it works. Because I don't play on alphas. I purposely never play alpha. And that should be Blaze Slayer level 7. Lovely. Okay, I don't know whether I like these colors. They seem very muted. I don't know whether I like these ones. The rest of them's pretty cool. But that one's kind of muted. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Alright, anyway. Where is my dagger? Where's my boy? Where did I... Actually, where is my boy? There it is. Chat, I can use him again. Chat, I can use it again. For what version is the texture pack? It is forced when you log on to the game. It is, you have to use it when you log on. Oh, my friends. This feels good. Oh, it feels good to have my dagger back. Now, I think the real question comes down to how much damage will it end up actually... Because I don't expect it to really necessarily do any extra damage. Elite thumbnail? Thank you, thank you. Where the fuck did you get that guy? What guy? What? Do you not have the Ender Chest mod thingies? No, I don't like them. Some people can't even join Skyblock. That's because they don't have a high enough rank. Skyblock, whenever they have big maintenance like this, they slowly open the server. Whenever that happens, they slowly open up their server. Do you have a mod pack? I do. I have a mod pack on my Discord server for 26.1. It is also on Modrinth now. Is this turning into a YouTube video? It will indeed. As a web link instead of a file pack. Which one? Like, what you call it? Like, from where are you getting it? Protect the dagger with skyblocker? Yeah, I mean, you're probably not wrong. I probably should do that. Both. Well, one of them's on Modrinth. One of them will take you to Modrinth, and the other one will take you to, which is... Yeah, Modrinth has the pack directly to use if you use Modrinth as a launcher. The other one is if you don't use Modrinth as a launcher, and is in... Is in something or another. I don't remember the word, though, that I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of. That's not helpful. What is it? Mediafire, that's it. The other one's Mediafire link for if you're not a Modrinth user. Okay, I mean, boss feels faster. Obviously, it feels a little faster. Like, I've got significantly better... It's a better dagger, but, like... Marginally better. 87 seconds. I mean, it's not too bad. I'll take it. We've got a lot of other stuff. Where can I find your Discord? In my description. What rank do you have to be? MVP plus or above? Right, okay. Can someone in chat tell me if we ever got patch notes and rates in... not just yet. Midas Sword got buffed or nerfed? I think it got nerfed. Why can't I join Skyblock even though you can? Probably because you're not MVP plus. Sell old Death Rib and upgrade the Pyrochaos? I probably won't upgrade the Pyrochaos. I'd probably sell it and upgrade other stuff. You don't have a link in your description. Oh. I think that works. Can I use Prism to use your mod pack? You can, yes. You'd get it from the Discord server instead. It won't work. What was I gonna say? It just says Discord. Oh, did I delete it? Are you ending? No. I've just started. I've only just started. Anyway, yes, for the text pack... No, not for the text pack. For the mod pack, we have two different ones. We have the non-Modrinth launcher, which will take you to Mediafire. That'll take you here. This downloads the MR pack that's been exported, and that's for other launchers like Prism and stuff. This one will take you directly to Modrinth, where you would download it from there. Or, you know, or you go into the Modrinth launcher and install from there. Right. Wait, what the fuck was that Discord channel about, though? Which one? Which one? What would you do with 1 billion coins? Which money making method do you invest in? Probably farming, because I like farming. I find farming pretty chill, so I just kind of do that whilst I have other stuff to do. Or I just kind of do that whilst I'm editing and... Wait, what color are you? You're red as well. Do I have any red cakes? I do. You better not be too fat. You better not be fat. Nice. Thank you very much, sir. The security quest is out. Security quest is huge as well. Right, okay, so that's that kind of done. Yes. Can you install Modrinth packs directly? You can install Modrinth packs directly from Prism. Correct, you can. I believe there's other things that you can... Can I collab with you one day? Sure. Modrinth mod pack is still 19.4. It's not. Once it's installed, it won't be. No wardrobe wiping? There never was. It was always, what's his name? Visual. Skyblock not down anymore. It is open to MVP Plus and MVP Plus Plus. 21.11 still playable. It is, but I wouldn't recommend bothering. It will get cut off eventually. What's the mod called about the small weapons? That is no frills. Right. I wanna see some of the loadout stuff. Because if I remember, you get one for free. What version does Skyblock run? 121.11 and above, I believe. Right, let's see. What do we got? Did they make an update? They made a pretty decently sized update. They've got the texture pack out, and we also have loadouts. We have loadouts now, which is actually pretty huge. Right-click to edit. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Loadout 1 needs to be customized. Oh, sorry, right. If I use this as my like... Okay, sure, I guess. The loadout slot's going to delete your items. It shouldn't do. How do I get rid of the texture pack? You use a mod like pack disabler, and that turns it off. Why can 8K people get in but not us? Because you're not a high enough rank. So skyblock is only open to MVP plus and above right now. It is closed to anybody below that. How are you in? Because I have a high enough rank. Any thoughts on Greg nerf? I think it's fine. It's not exactly a big nerf. And besides, we are way too strong, mate. We are way too strong. There were wipes rated loadouts. There was no actual wipes. They were entirely... there was no actual wipes. When can the poor people join? Probably when the server's a bit more stable. Did anyone get restored? There were no wipes. Do we know when other ranks will be able to join? No idea. But there were no wipes. It was an entirely visual. If people relogged a few times, then their items would all be restored. There was no actual wipes. I'm afraid I don't really do PVs. What dumbass rule is that? What do you mean? Dumbass rule is what? You can no longer slash equipment armor swap. Indeed, it would seem that way. It now just takes you straight into here, which, you know, could be worse. So can you tell your friends to stop posting info that wasn't checked before? It was, okay, in defense, it was not just Jayhawk. If you are in any other server, it is not just Jayhawk. At the end of the day, when stuff like this is reported, when stuff like this is reported, it is the job of people and moderators of servers to let people know. There is over 7,000 people in my server, and at the end of the day, there is a certain responsibility to warn people when wipes have been reported. Like, not a lot of people still don't know, regardless of whether they're in my server or not, know that it's not an actual wipe. It is not only my server that announced this as well. Like, you have stuff like, I think Rail's server announced it. What's your current money-making method? Farming. I'm a farmer. I am, at current, I am a farmer. Right, loadouts. And then, how many loadouts do we get? Wait, how many do we get? It is purely visual. It is purely visual. You are correct. It's better to be on the safe side? Yeah, exactly. Like, I would rather that, I would rather Jayhawk ping people. You getting Helianthus? At some point. I'd rather Jayhawk ping people and be safe than not ping people and then have half my server wiped. Like, I would much rather it be on that way around. Okay, so we got that. Oh, wait, equipment swapping is going to go hard now. Let me do this one. Let me do this one. Pet. This is Pest Hunter, so Mushroom Cow. And then do /stats to get the old equipment swap. I've never really used the old equipment swap. A server's still up. They are, but only for MVP plus and above right now. Do you know the end? What mod is that ender chest thingy? Which ender chest thingy? Which one? Okay, let me do that. Then let me get this. And if that is kill, then hedgehog. Same equipment piece in a different loadout slot. What, like that? You can do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. You are very much allowed. The mod pack ain't mod packing. In what way? In what way is it broken? Okay, we got Power Stone set, stats tunings. How much money are you making with farming? Right now, about 23 mil an hour, but I don't have very good gear. Is maintenance over? Server is open to MVP plus and above. As in, save the same equipment piece in multiple different slots. Yeah, it should be fine. Why don't you do Diana if you got a clover helmet? I don't have a clover helmet. What's the D-Pack mod? I keep forgetting the name of it. Pack Disabler. Everything is black. Oh, that's because of this Devonian Chroma Text shader. Just take that off. It doesn't fit together well with the skyblock pack. How are they only opening to MVP players? Because the server's just exited maintenance. So they don't want it to crash again. They don't want their server to break again. To put it simply. Right, you need to be scorching. Power, you need to be forceful. I'll set you to forceful as well. Let me think. Is there any other loadouts that I need? There's the mining one, but I don't care that much. What text pack are you using? Fat Prism Frosted. Why is the server open to MVP plus only? Because it's only just come out of maintenance, and they don't want to break their server. Basically, they basically don't want to break their server again. So whenever hypixel comes out of maintenance, they always open it to a small group of people first. Like they open it to a specific amount of people, like a certain rank first, and then slowly build up from there. What shader mod are you using? I'm using Rethinking Voxels. Right, let me see. So we got that. We got that. I want to... Is it you? I want to sell you for 100 million coins. And then I have some other stuff that I want to... don't ego me. Wait, what did you say? What mod is the ender chest thingy? Where you don't have to click on your back. Oh, I actually have no idea, I'll be honest. I have no idea. What do you think about loadouts? Better or worse than wardrobe? I don't know what the... Wait, hold on. Slash... Okay, so slash loadout. I mean, I'd say it's better. I'd say it's way better. I like it. I like it a lot. What mod was that? Command keys. Can I see patch notes somewhere? I don't know whether they're released yet. Any money making method you recommend? I need 530 mil for Wimp Hype. Hunting or farming? How are you in Skyblock? Because I have a high enough rank to be on the server. Do you not need Abiphone to use the Power Stone thingies? You don't. How do I open it? Press K. No pet rules for farming now? It's wonderful. It's so nice. Wardrobe still exists, so it's a downgrade. How is it a downgrade? That doesn't make sense. What? How is it a downgrade? Right, there's other stuff that I want to do. Like, I want to work on some other Slayers at some point. Not right now, though. Because I don't have any other Slayers I need to work on. Blaze probably doesn't need to be done. Question is, what do we do? Server, I believe you can play on 121.11. How to turn off shaders for your mod pack on Modrinth? In shader settings. Now, the question is, I could continue with Blaze. Pack Disabler or Detexture? I'm using Pack Disabler. I haven't used Detextrify. I don't know which one it is. Middle mouse button for wardrobe or loadout is a genius move. It's great. I used to use it a lot during... I used to use it a lot during Blaze, so I could just, you know, click it and swap easily. Right. What are you guys? Your Power Stone, Stats Tunings, Heart of the Forest... Swapping trees has a 10-minute cooldown. Yeah, I mean, I'll see a problem there. That's fine. Why don't you use First Guy? Because I don't like custom textures. Hence why I'm not using any custom textures. How do I disable this? What if I have... what do I have to click if none of my settings buttons have any text? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one, I'm afraid. Right. I'm trying to think. When can the normal people get on? No idea. I'm trying to think about what we actually need to do right now. Because, I mean, the realistic answer is farming. Like, the realistic answer is, unfortunately, farming. Using a mod pack, but as soon as I enter hypixel, the screen is just completely dark. That's probably because you haven't accepted the texture pack yet. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. You could probably buy. That's a fair point, actually. That is actually a fair point. I want to try... Actually, I do want to try one Slayer. Which is gonna... I don't have the bow for it, so I can't really do Tarantula. Are you for real with making 23 mil an hour? Yeah, my gear is ass. Like, my gear is genuine dog shit. I can't make any upgrades. Hypixel is, I believe, still on 121.11, but I could be wrong. It could be 26. I have other skills to level up. I do have other skills to level up. But at the same time, I really want to make use of... I really want to use the loadouts, I'll be honest. I really do want to use the loadouts. Where's my farm and stuff? I really want to use the loadouts. I really want to use them. They seem like so much fun. I'll be honest. Bought the upgrade from Jacobus, but didn't get the upgrade 2 times. Nice. Do the security. I have done it. I did that before the server blew itself up. In an unfortunate fiery mess. Okay, I need you. I need you. I need you. Could you please go in the thing? Thank you. How did you remove the texture pack? With a mod. With a very funny little mod. How's my guys in here doing? Hey! Hello there. They're doing pretty good, if I say so myself. Thoughts on skyblock moving to... I think it's fine. I think it's good. I don't see the issue. Like, I think it's a good thing. Wait, what's this one running? Ah, whatever, that's fine. Yep, right, I forgot that's a thing. That's not annoying at all. I did forget that was a thing. How many slots do you get for free? I don't know. But it would seem quite a lot of them. It would seem quite a lot of them. I guess. I don't... yes, I do. I have the Garden Warrior. Only for it to be so bad, bro. I hate this new loadout. What? Ow! No. What are we saying? What are we saying about hate the loadout? No. Bro, the loadouts are good. What? Would you invest if you said farming, but I find it quite boring. Anything else? Well, 1 bill's not very much money is the issue. Like, 1 billion's not a lot of coins. So there's not a lot you can do with it. I can get rid of this rod rule. When are you gonna fish? Not today. Definitely not today. We've got a bit of time before I end up fishing. What is the mod, what is the mod of the... What? Okay, I am not great with English. Okay. Add rule exception, mushroom cow. This, slug, add rule exception. Slug. You get 6 loadouts with base VIP Loki. They need to give out more free. On one side, I understand. Okay, I need to get used to the loadout thing. That's gonna take a minute. What's it called? It is yeah, pin this. Yeah, I'll do that. It's called Pack Disabler. That's the mod that you turn it off. Where are you from? England. The United Kingdom. I am gonna take some time to get used to that, that's for sure. I have not got my farming fortune done either. Why wouldn't you farm 5 wheat instead of 4? Because 20 blocks per second is 20 blocks per second. Can't see helmet skin in inventory. Is that gonna get fixed, or haven't you noticed that? I personally don't care. Blank squares. Do you know how to fix it? No idea. Is it safe? It is, yes. Look, Discord. I'm probably not going to watch that right now. Are you on skyblock? Still maintenance, because it's open to MVP++ and above. Because it has 22 downloads. If it is on Modrinth, it is 99.999% safe, because everything on Modrinth gets checked by a human being. What do you do for a living? This and trying to find a job. This, basically. I don't know what mod it is. I wish I knew. By no? Yes, yes. Can I send here? Go for it. Oh, I don't have any of this on either. So I need to do that. Then I need to go and get... I need to go and sort out my... I need to go and sort out my pest stuff. Which kind of job? Anything. I'll be honest. Gonna guess you finished Blaze Slayer. I did. I was 20 million health off of finishing Blaze the first time around. And then, and then the admins decided to do something funny called go into maintenance. Need money for Blaze. What do? I don't know. Farm, mine, hunt. I guess you don't want to mine, so hunt, farm, forage. There's quite a lot of different options, really. How long is it back up? It's been up for a little while now, hasn't it? Server's been up for a decent little bit, right? What mod do you use for tool animation? No frills. How are you on? Because I'm an MVP++. You can get on for MVP Plus and MVP++. What texture pack are you using? Fat Prison Frosted? It is in my Discord server. Do you need perfect doubles for Blaze? It depends on your gear. If you have really low gear, then yes. Like if you're trying to do it with very low level gear, then yes, you will. What's your wheat farm zone? It's from 16th Garden. Except theirs is 4 wheat instead of 5, but mine used to be an AD farm. What do you reckon would be a decent way? Depends on how progressed in farming you are, but probably hunting. How do I turn it on the mod? Well, you download the mod, you go into the mod, and you turn it on. How do you say when you first throw a fishing rod, slug comes out? You put exception for the same pat. So for the fishing rod rule for slug, you do an exception of slug. For the fishing rod, that can't be a good thing. Well, that can't be good. Oh, my mouse died. That's not good at all. It's okay. I have a spare. The sword don't change at Blaze, correct. It does not change, no. You are right. They broke that. But, hey-ho. Is what it is. It's under maintenance. For anybody who is MVP Plus and above, you can enter the server just fine. There we go. Sorry, just had to do a tactical mouse swap. Nothing to worry about. Want to have an unhinged anime recommendation? Oh, absolutely. Server is now open to VIPs. Oh, huge. Wait, server's proper open then. Nice. Mod pack disabler do? It's a texture pack disabler. It disables the skyblock texture pack basically. Watch Chainsmoker Cat. I have been considering it, and I have been considering not, and then I've been not doing it, and then I've been considering it again, and then realizing that I don't want to do it. It's not open. You lied. Yo, why am I throwing out a slug there? That is completely and utterly pointless. While watching on Twitch is playing music instead of YouTube, sad. I can't play the music on YouTube. I literally just can't. For what Minecraft version is FireSky? 121.11. It does not work anymore at all. FireSky custom texture packs that are not FireSky do not work at all anymore. Because the hypixel pack just overwrites it. To put it simply. So there's not much to do there, I'm afraid. Chat, when my dagger sells, I can make upgrades. Realistically though, I can't actually make upgrades because do you need multiple sets for loadout swapping? Nah. You can just use the same one. I'm using the same Fermento set for both of the Fermento loadouts. What shit-ass farm is this? Pretty good one. Probably get the Disabler? You probably should. Hunting method would you recommend? Do you have a Hyperion? Give me a second on the squats. Bouncing on the head again. 1 second. Farm looks so weird but cool. It's because it used to be an AD farm, so it was, no, that's what I'm aiming for. Okay, Ghosts in a party is okay. Minor zombies is about, I think, 30 to 35 mile an hour. Hide on leaves is about 30 to 35 mile an hour. Why is my text black? Because it take off the chroma text texture pack. Disco Destination is absolutely worth it. Which mod are you using to stop the force texture pack? Pack disabler. What does AD farm mean? It means I farm using A and D instead of W and D. Instead of W and S. So it means that the farm is done at 90 degrees, which breaks all 5 of the wheat. This feels weird. Do you accept runes as a gift? I don't actually take anything, I'm afraid. I still don't know whether I like the, if you have a hype or hunting mech, recommend, Cinderbat and Hellwisp. Hellwisp and Cinderbat are the two, good ones with a Hyperion. Yeah, honestly, the loadouts is pretty fucking nice, chat. Honestly, it is pretty nice. Like, I like this. I like this. I really do. How much is Cinderbat and Hellwisp, mate? I think about 60-ish. How many plots is this farm? 2. You could do it as a single plot farm. I just prefer double. You don't need to load out swap. Blossom swapping isn't worth because of overbloom / farming fortune. You can stay on Pest Hunter with Green Thumb. Okay, but I don't want to buy Green Thumb because I need to put that money into other things right now. Did you play my music? Wait. What? I did not. Hold on. How big of a party is good rates? I want to say 4. Do you have a hotkey for the loader? I do. I have it, what mod do you use? I use command keys for the hotkeys, and my hotkey is my middle mouse button. Is your Twitch better than YouTube? Well, Twitch has music, so it depends on whether you want to have background music or not. How do you use your normal text pack? By, with a mod called Pack Disabler. I mean, it's far from perfect. It has its issues. Like it doesn't change the color of like your weapon, for example, with abilities. Take Atom Split or Blaze Daggers, it wouldn't change it, which kind of sucks. I like some of the minor color changes. It's okay. I like some of it. I don't like other bits. I don't like other bits. There's a few bits and pieces. Yo, Edixart, how we doing? How do you read your username out loud, by the way? Just fire. Simply just fire. What's the one that makes you swing speed slower? It is no frills. Trying to load in, the pack won't load. Honestly, look, I believe there is problems with like lower early. What version are you trying to load in on? Because I think there's problems with some of the versions. How are the pests spawning so fast in the traps? They're not really. 121.11. Try loading in on 126.2. Because of Pest Vest decreases spawn time. Good afternoon. Your mum looks like Kim Jong-un. Sorry. That was I cannot hear good afternoon without that playing in my mind. How's it going, DSD? Was good. Why are we doing a farming stream? Because I want to test out loadouts. And I don't really have any other option. Do you need MVP Plus to join right now? I believe yes. How do you make all pests spawn in one location? It's something called Disco Destination. It is an item that you put in the floor, and it makes them spawn in that plot, and it's really good. It's also like 180 mil. Worth it though. It's worth it. It's fine. And there goes my headset dying. All right, brilliant. My Minecraft text black. It's because of a chroma texture pack. Chromatex texture pack. Oh. How much is the dagger going for? It is 100 million right now. Loadouts have keybinds. I don't know. I got it for 70 mil. Well, you got it a while ago then. Because it's 178 now. I need to charge this. Have a good evening. I have to go. All right, we'll see you. See you. I don't think you can set keybinds to it now. Disco Destination is cheap to craft. Yes, most things are. But alas, with the power of laziness, money is no problem. Darkaroni was good. Right, yeah, I don't need to... How can you play hypixel? Because you have a certain... You need to be a certain rank. You need to be a certain rank to do it. MVP plus and above. You like the pack? No, I hate it. That's why I'm not using it. Death's Odyssey... It would be so nice if people started sending links in instead of making me search things. New pack is ugly as fuck? Yeah, I agreed. I agree, unfortunately. His chat keeps repeating the same question every 20 seconds. Yeah, that's because new people join the chat. And they weren't here before to hear the answer to that question. So they then ask the question because they weren't able to hear the question. But they still want an answer to the question that they didn't hear the answer to. So they come in and they ask the question. But yeah, no, I genuinely despise it. Then again, I don't particularly like custom textures in the first place. That said, there was never any wipes in the first place. That said, it's so flat. I don't know how to say it other than the fact that the texture pack is flat. Bread was good. How are we doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Texture pack, it is the sky is it's a shader. It is a shader. Bread with the prime. Thank you very much. I guess a pinned message would help. Yeah, not really. Automatically disable the skyblock force pack. Which Modrinth link? To which one? Do you know why First Guy's hated? Because most skyblock players don't like custom text. Most skyblock players don't like custom textures. That's why people don't like First Guy. The one you posted today. Which one? I'm assuming, like, the mod pack? Like, the entire pack? How much do you make with the current? I'm making about 23 mil an hour. How much does your farming setup cost? Not a lot. A couple hundred mil, maybe? Can I disable a new texture pack? You can by using pack disabler. Bountiful or blessed? Blessed for farming XP, bountiful for money. The whole pack. I mean, it has, it won't automatically disable it unless you turn that on. It has an option to automatically disable it. Where is it? Pack disabler. You just turn these on. Block pack download. And then it won't. When is the year 500 raffle ending? God knows. They'll probably push it back by another few days. they'll probably push the ending back another day or something. How do you lock your mouse? With Skyhoney. I haven't used Detexturify because I wasn't able to get on the server. Bro, look, man. I'm not a fan of custom textures anyway. But that being said, bro, the admins took a huge swing and a miss by not hiring the creators of First Guy. Like, they took a huge swing and a miss by not asking First Guy to make their textures. Like, oh man, bro, like I don't like First Guy. I don't like it, but it is so much better. Yo, what do you mean Holy Geometry Dash reference? What? It is so much better than the hypixel pack. It is just infinitely better. Anyone got a link, please? I believe that the link is, in fact, the pinned comment. The link is literally the pinned comment. Rather use First Guy? I'd rather use First Guy, because the textures look nice. The textures have some, like, they have some soul to them. A hype train has just started. Off of fucking what? Off of... Can I have your mod pack? You can. It is on Modrinth and in my Discord. How much do you make with farming? About 23 mil an hour. My gear is pretty ass. Looks like something you'd buy on the Bedrock Edition store. It does! It really does. The textures are so flat as well. Like, hold on, let me turn it on real quick. To try and explain what I mean. I don't have First Sky or Catharsis downloaded, so I can't really use either of those. But like, it's just flat. Like, look, there's no, like, the texture just looks flat. It looks like a 2D item. The textures look 2D. And yeah, obviously they're 2D. Obviously the items are 2D. They're not 3D textures, but they look 2D. Used a vine rip lasso to hunt them instead, which takes 1 minute more, made 30 to 45 minutes an hour. It's a lot of effort, though. One thing I will say, though, I do quite like the farming tools. One thing I will say is I do quite like the farming tools. I do kind of like the farming tools. They're alright. But they're still flat. It looks kind of like a whip. Can I come visit your garden and copy your garden design? You can, yes. I would probably go to 16th Garden, though, because theirs is far better. Did you get Play 7? Yes, indeed. Has no life in it. It has no movement. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm not a texture pack creator, but even my custom pack was better. Like, even Fire Sky was better. How much making? What's your setup? I'm making about 23 mil an hour, and my setup is dog shit. Setup is it's full 3/4 mossy fermento with manted fermento boots. When's the maintenance over? I don't know. At some point. With this, then we're running Squeaky Pest Hunters, and then I have a second one set up to swap to Blossom. Press tab. Tab. I should really go and get those full traps in a minute. Are you using pest boost thingy? What do you mean? Which? I can use this money for something else in the future. So, how much total sawdust? Can you give me just a second? Right. Oh yeah, I'm using that. 40 pest for yeah. I have it constantly running. Why only 1/4 manted? I know why, but my brain won't tell you why. I know why, and it's pissing me off that I can't tell you. That's going to annoy me. That's really going to piss me off. It is, manted, so, manted's for armor swapping. I don't have armor swapping yet, but I've just kind of set it up for now. You're pest farming? Yeah. They changed scope level colors? No. Okay, chips. How we got, we have 15 million total sawdust. I need to level this one up. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, it's to keep manted during, and also, yeah, manted boost is extremely good. Chips do something? Yeah, man, they do a lot. Chips do loads. They give insane buffs. It was me who bought the dagger. Thank you, dude, bro. Much appreciated. Why can't I join skyblock? Because it's only open to MVP plus and plus plus right now. I mean, what? Vermin Vaporizer gives a shit ton of pest chance. Like, look, they give a lot they give a lot, man. Mine are barely even leveled. Go make content. There's nothing I can do today. I'll be spending that money for the next series. Do you only get 5 best boosts with one piece instead of the 20 with all of it? Or is it the perk the same? I believe the perk's the same. I could be wrong. I don't know. When you start the next series, probably in the next 3 to 4 days. Ish. Do some tier 4? Nah. Why can a VIP join, but I can't? A VIP can't join. VIPs aren't on the server. Same profile? Same profile. Do I do Blaze 2 until Blaze 4? You could probably kill tier 3. Yeah, actually, no, just do tier... Yeah, no, kill tier... Just do tier 2s, actually, yeah. Right. How do I use the pack disabled mod? Well, you go into the mods menu, and then you click on it. I've seen 3 joined. I don't think there's any VIPs in the game. I got new headphones. Ooh. What is the next series? Next series is going to be skill bingo. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. Check in the hub, please. I will go through as many hubs as you want. No greens. I can't join that one. Like there is no greens on the server. Like there is no greens. It is only blue and gold. Equipment preview and inventory work. What do you mean? What equipment preview? But yeah, like it is only MVP plus and plus plus that can join right now. Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Hopefully not here. Hopefully not in Skyblock. The Skyblocker one? Oh, I don't use it. Is your Sky Honey Pest notifier working? I don't know whether I have it turned on or not. I'll be real. I don't even know whether I have it turned on. Everything joining a business part-time on... No, I can't say that I have. You don't want to play Skyblock in 2 years? I mean, I'd play it maybe, but I don't want it to be... I don't want it to be the main content that I make. Is it back up? For MVP plus and plus plus, yes. This did not introduce the vitality changes. You can use NF... I mean, I can turn the texture back off if I want to. Wow, that's annoying. What content do you want to make then? Not skyblock. Can you please link the... Yeah, hold up. I'll pin it in the YouTube chat. One sec. Look. And then... Let me get that pinned. Pin that. It is now pinned. Playtime / PT is 296 hours. And then we minus all of the AFK time, which is 33 hours. And then we have it. And no more pack. No more pack. Life's good. Life good. Swap to that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And back to it. How's your skyblock working? Because I'm a high enough rank to be allowed on the server. I work as a software developer. Most of the cybersecurity people I've met are furries. Well, that's because furries need to be rich. Like, the ones that actually buy fursuits need to be rich. Is skyblock back for VIPs? No, it is MVP plus and plus plus. The colors are more saturated, yes. Anime Nucleus, you gotta realize that there is some form of delay. First, I'm not gonna see your message immediately. How long we do farming? No idea. First, I'm not gonna see your message immediately. Second, I'm not gonna respond as soon as you type it. Is it always like this after updates? No, it's always like this after maintenance. What's the best unpatched method to bake for MVP plus plus? E-girl skin, Bed Wars, Lobby 1. The amount of time it takes for the servers... Oh my god, another epic slug! I'm going to crash out! I am going to crash out! This is getting ridiculous. I'm actually pissed. Bro, I'm actually pissed off. Bro, I have been trying to get a fucking legendary slug for so long. I have 12 epic slugs now. That's actually 13 because it didn't update. I have 13 epic slugs. This is getting ridiculous. It is a legendary is a 1 in 500 drop chance, by the way. A legendary is 1 in 500. We have killed 1,288. This is getting absurd. Just get a mosquito. I can't afford a mosquito. Any guesses? Probably an hour or so. Hour or two. Would make the most sense. I mean, it really depends. Like, this was a pretty big maintenance, so... Just buy one at this point. Oh, I own one. I own one, but it's a matter of principle. Like, I already have a legendary slug. This is entirely just a matter of principle. Text pack blocker is in the pinned comment. Red Builder, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. You know what, actually? The more I get used to loadouts, the more fun it is. I need to set up a bunch more as well. Red Builder with the Prime? Yo, thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. That's about 24 epics and still no legendary. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. How much farming fortune do you get? 1,191. Yo, that is actually insanely bad odds. That is crazy odds. Thoughts on the tree cooldown? I think it's fine. I don't see the issue. Why don't you farm the last row? Because I can't reach it. This farm was originally built to be a 5 wide. And be farmed with the A key and the D key. Now it's no longer like that, so it doesn't really matter. Someone just won a Hellfire Rod in my hub. GG to them. GG to them. Truly AFK 45 mil per hour money making method? Sure. Sure. Why not? But yeah, I'll can you show your earrings up close? Do you have a nipple piercing? I don't. When can VIP play? When the server's open to them. When the admins decide to open the server to VIP. Isn't blocking the text pack not allowed? No, it is explicitly allowed. Why don't you have a nipple piercing? They're not big enough. How do I fix everything being black? Whoa! Whoa! My brother! Phrasing! You can't say that! Says there's an error. I don't know what the issue is, but you gotta fix your phrasing there, brother. Great heavens. It's this. Oh, hold up. It's this. It's Devonian Chroma Text Shader. You done with Blaze 8? I am. I am indeed. We are free. Oh, there's a creature stuck to my arm. That's what happens when you leave your window open. Oh dear. Yo, Mr. 33667. Thank you very much for the follow. How are we doing? No offense, but you look like an immigrant. Well, I was born here. And raised here. And my dad's Scottish as far back as we can trace. And my mother's side of the family's Italian. So maybe you're right. You could be right. What buttons do you use for command keys? These ones. I'm using these ones. Can you do a Scottish accent? Absolutely not. I am only capable of doing a Scottish accent when I'm visiting my dad. Outside of that, I physically can't do it. But as soon as I'm with that family, it suddenly goes into not being able to do an English accent anymore. So I guess there you have it. Best crop for money? Wheat. How can you play? Because basically the server is currently open to a small group of people. That group of people being MVP plus and MVP plus plus. Do you scroll with changing items? I don't. I have I use hotkeys. I have a hotkey for every single item. The rich is up, real, and true. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't know whether I like the new colors. I kind of like the old ones. Do they say I instead of yes? Yeah. Yeah. It's a little odd. How much should I spend on a wheat hoe? As much as you're willing to. I mean, realistically, you should make it as good as you possibly can. Like, small being 13,000 players. Yeah, there's quite a lot of players online. There is quite a lot of players. Yeah, actually, there's quite a lot of players. How much you pay per hour? About 23 millish. I don't make very much because my gear is absolutely dog shit. But I am not in a stage where I am able to spend the money on upgrading it. Because I have other things that I need to spend that money on. That stuff being content. Do you know how you get the loadouts? Yep. Skyblock menu, loadouts, and you do them in here. Yeah, I do need to set up some other loadouts at some point, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That is all good. Right. Come to think about it, we've got skill bingo, which means I'm going to be leveling up quite a lot of them, actually. Foraging won't be difficult to do. Foraging will be pretty easy, and it's pretty cheap as well. They remove pet rule armor for armor so bad. It's just terrible, honestly. It's just awful. I don't want to go into that menu every time. What's the difference between going into that menu and going into the wardrobe? Can I use one equipment in multiple loadouts? Yep. Made from farming so far. A couple 100 mil, I think. I am definitely using the wrong armor set. Yep. Titanic experience bottles, and it angers me. I am glad that I don't use the texture pack, I'll be honest with you. There's definitely a few things I'm probably going to turn it back on just to witness, but yeah, I ain't using it for the most part. I am not a fan of it. I'm not an enjoy. Oh, it's okay. We can get 1 round of pests first. It's okay. We can get 1 round of pests, I think. I can't have 3/4 glossy and 1 piece divan and a 4/4 divan loadout. True. I feel like that kind of makes sense from a... I feel like that kind of makes sense, though. I could be wrong, but I do feel like that's... I feel like that makes sense. Oh, right. Yeah, I need to deal with my do not eat shroom, don't I? Slash visit portal. Right, yeah, I need to put those in the desert. Raffle? Has there been a recent draw? Oh, there has. 34 tickets, chat. 34 tickets out of 351,000. This means major prize. Easy major. Easy major. Easy major. I lied to you. That does feel worse than most other things, I'll admit. True defense is normal tier 4 blaze. That heavily depends on your gear. If you have, like, gear like me, like 170 to 200. If you have actual decent gear and can do some form of damage that isn't the equivalent of a light toothpick, then like 150, 140. Obviously, more damage you do, the less, yeah, the more damage you do, the less other shit you need. How many times do I have to click these things? Can I sell them now? Thank you. They are worth a lot of money. The texture pack is ugly. Yeah, it's disgusting. If you want to see peak. If this is what is the, which, wait. Oh, nice. I would request that you don't self-advertise, though. Or at least not without asking first. I don't usually mind. But asking is always good. W texture pack. I enjoy seeing my favorite streamers appreciating it. Bro, everybody loves the texture pack. Every single player in the game loves the texture pack. Right? You all like the texture pack, don't you? Everyone likes it. Everyone likes the pack. Is the server back up for MVP and MVP Plus and Plus Plus? They all like it. Sorry, for MVP Plus and Plus Plus, yes, it is up. Yeah, no, okay. I will admit on that one, the GUI looks fucking stunning. Like the board around the weapon, the board around all the items looks amazing. I love that. If only they made it so the rest of the pack looked good as well. If only they made it so the rest of the pack looked good, then that would be great. Claymore's nice as well, actually. The Claymore's nice. Is there any other weapons that are good? I don't think the atom split's not. I haven't seen the atom split. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. Not below. They used to have until 7. Well, probably because there's less servers now than there was when they had 70,000 players. Have you seen the hype? I hate the hype. I truly hate the hype. I hate it with a burning passion. But yeah, it's because that they don't get 70,000 players anymore. And therefore, they don't have the servers to handle 70,000 players anymore. That said, whenever the server comes out of maintenance, like whenever the server immediately comes out of maintenance, they always only open it to MVP Plus and Plus Plus. Like, they don't want to just let every player in immediately. Like, it'll get slowly opened up as time goes on. You saw Term? I hate Term. I hate Term. To be fair, I think all of the bows are weird, actually. What is the hype? It's a little hard to show you because I don't have one. I can show you the icon. But it's a little hard to actually show the hype because obviously I can't hold it. I see. That's the hype. It's kind of iCal's in my hub. Oh, nice. It's wide. It's wide. What are the other wither blades like? Okay, that's just a butt plug. That's just a butt plug. Oh, hypixel! Hypixel! Hypixel, why? Oh, brother! Oh, hypixel! Yo, that's just straight. That's just straight up. That's just. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. It's not good. I don't know who signed off on that, but that's not good. That isn't good. Oh, Halberd of the Shredded is sick. Once it's in hand, Halberd of the Shredded is awesome. That's not good. That isn't good. Hold on, what's the Necron's blade look like then? Actually, yeah, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Hold on. Astrea. Yeah, it's about what I expected, to be fair. Scylla, okay. You know what? You know what? Scylla's nice. You know what? Scylla's nice. I'll give him. Scylla is actually nice. Halberd looks like this, but you've got to see it in person. Halberd looks so much better in person. I definitely saw a guy just fly past me. I absolutely saw a guy just... And it is an actual halberd. It's so good. Like, it actually looks so nice. I cannot be upset about it. Yo, I gotta find somebody. Well, there's the Hyperion. I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all. I think it looks weird. Yeah, no, there's the halberd. Bro, look at it. Fucking look at it. Yo! No, the halberd's actually sick. The halberd's actually sick. Like, they actually did such good work on the halberd. It looks amazing. It actually looks so good. I'm guessing the void bug is fixed. Yes, it is. Claymore's got a weird handle. They did position that odd. Yeah, okay, they positioned it a bit weird. They positioned it a little bit weird. Yo, hold up. Brody, do you have an atom split? Okay, I'll take it. It's a little stubby. The scythe blade's a little stubby. Okay, atom split's nice. Atom split is very nice. I like it, but it's a little short. It looks more like a staff than a scythe. It's a little short. Other than that, I think it's pretty fucking cool. Other than that, I think it's pretty damn cool. Yeah, the Terminator's just vile. Yo, the Terminator's ass. The Terminator looks so bad when you shoot it as well. Like, the Terminator looks genuinely so bad when you're shooting it. Where's my bow? Then again, like, all bows look bad when you're shooting them. Like, look what happens when I shoot it. Yo, why does it... I don't like it. Yo, a guy offered 1.585 billion for a 2 bill accessory, so I take the offer. Why would you take the offer? Why wouldn't you just sell it for 2 bill? Do you stalk it? I use no frills. Where to disable view bobbing? In the Minecraft settings. What in God's name is that? Show people sneak peek of the vid. No. What the hell is that? Is that the... What the fuck is that? Ah, why? Why does it look like that? Why is it angled like that? Ah. No, why did they do that? That's so fucked up. Why is it angled like that? No. Okay, they cooked on the drills. I'll give it that. They cooked on the drills. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. They cooked on the drills. They did cook on the drills. They did do that. Okay, what else we got? Aspect of the Jerry. That's just a wooden sword. Nice. Hold up. What do you think of Pyro... Bro, the daggers are ass. The daggers are ass. The daggers are ass. The daggers are so ass. Okay, so these haven't got textures yet. Alright. None of that has textures yet. Odd. Sure. When someone holds a drill, it looks terrible. Does the pack disabler work? It does, yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, why? I feel like I'm gonna shoot someone. I feel like I'm gonna shoot somebody. It is extremely lazy and unfinished. Like, it is extremely unfinished. Ever thought about moving to a different country? I will move to a different country at some point. I don't know where yet, but I will. This is kind of nice. I can't really see what okay, so I do have a small problem with 16x texture packs. And that's the fact that if you try and add too much detail to them, then you can no longer see what the fuck is happening. If my apologies. If you try and add too much detail to a 16x texture, then you kind of lose the plot. And I think the vacuum's a pretty good example of what the actual fuck am I holding? It's still broken? Really? It's not? Okay. Okay. But, like, I think that the vacuum's a good example of what in actual God's name am I holding. Somebody tell me why I'm holding a pair of grip strength trainers. Let me get a picture of that up, just in case there's any confusion about what I'm talking about. Let me just get that picture real quick. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me just go and grab that. Why the fuck am I holding this? Why am I holding that? Huh? Like, you can... It's the same thing. It's literally, like, it's basically the same thing. Look at the Jerry scene we have. Like, that is literally basically the same... That is the same item. Anyway. It is a jump rope. Yeah, I can see that, kinda. I can see that. Yeah. You know, yeah, no. Actually, yeah, no, I can see a jump rope. I can see a jump rope. Chat, it is a, oh boy. It is a pack of all time. Back in a second, I need to go and get water. It is a pack of all time. Skyblock back up. It is back up for MVP plus plus and MVP plus. Yeah, let me turn that text back off. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's much better. Right. Right. Let's see. What other loadouts can we make here? What other loadouts can we make? Because I don't really have any other equipment sets actually. To be fair, that's not great. I don't have mining gear either. Huh. Did you see Bouquet of Lies? Oh no, I didn't. Wait, I think I have a bouquet actually. I have a bouquet. Hold on. Wait, I have one of those. I'm pretty. Wait. I gotta see this. Bouquet. If chat doesn't know, bouquet is my favorite weapon, and if they have butchered my baby, I am going to be fuming. I am going to be upset. Where the fuck is the hunt axe? There it is. Okay, hunt axe, I like that. Alright, hunt axe, I like it. Aspect of the Jerry is a wooden sword. It is dead ass a wooden sword. You know what? Yeah, I can't be mad at it. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's actually nice. I can't be mad at that. That's nice. No, that's nice. That's good. That is a good texture. I like this. I like this. They should have made it red. I understand why they made it blue. First guys is blue. So they probably just did it to stick with that. I don't like that it's blue, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. Check Tormentor. I do not have a Tormentor, my friend. Wait! Wait! Ooh, hold on! Ooh, hold on! Yo, hold on. They might have cooked with this. They might have cooked with this. So, chat, I'm noticing a theme. I am noticing a very, very running theme here. And that's all of the textures are thick. I am noticing a running theme, and it's that all of the textures are really, really wide. They're all thick. Like, look, look at them. Hold on, let me just get out a bunch of random items. A bunch of random swords. I mean, Claymore makes sense, but this one looks nice, but it looks like a Valk. They're all chunky. I mean, I kind of like it, but they're all really chunky. Like, look, they're all really thick. They're all chunky. I don't know how to feel about it. They're all wide. It's a choice. It is definitely a choice. You have the 64 eyes? I do. I do. Let me put all this away. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the worst thing that I've ever seen, because it sure as hell isn't. But it's not the best. It's not the best. Isn't a wooden sword, it's a flesh-colored sword. It looks like a wooden sword, therefore it's a wooden sword. I see wooden sword, I say wooden sword. Nice ass. Thanks, man. You can change the pack. If you use a mod, you can turn it off. If that helps you. So, yes. Kind of. Could you go in the thing, please? Right, let's think. I don't really want to hunt. Like, hunting's not something I really want to do right now. I don't want to forage. I mean, farming is rare. Can I get in? Nah. Absolutely not. How dare you even consider trying to get into this server? How are we doing on other servers? Go fishing. I don't want to start fishing yet. Thing work with the mod. You learn it. You learn it. You learn and you guess which one you're on. In other words, good luck. 2 different loadouts have the same armor but different helmet. No. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it takes from your wardrobe. So, it takes from here, and this takes from here. It takes from the wardrobes. How are we doing in Slayers? What do we got? I mean, Rev 9 wouldn't take that long to get. I can't do Tarantula yet. Oh, Sven. Right, I do need to do that one. I have been kind of putting that off, and now might be a good time to get it, actually. Now actually might be a good time to get Sven. Oh, that's another use for my loadouts. Another loadout. I have it. Fuck off. Alright, anyway, moving on. They changed Chimera back to non-combat stats too? When? When was it only combat stats? Review my profile. I don't do profile reviews, I'm afraid. On the chair or near the doorframe? How about both? Give me a second to just set some stuff up. Give me a moment to set a couple things up. Where the hell is my other equipment piece? I know I have it. I know I do. But where? I know I have one. Are you doing a tarantula speedrun next or something? Why can't you do it yet? I mean, I literally just don't have the gear to do it. Do you know any good shards I can hunt? It depends on what you consider as good. Yeah, it depends on a few little things, I'm afraid. Where the bloody hell is my other equipment piece? Oh, there it is. Oh, I need to get a rift necklace. I'll do that at some point. That is probably quite important, actually. The more that I think about it. That would be pretty important. 1 and 2 and 3, there we go, 3. No, Silky. You need Silky as well. Wonderful. Loadout, bro, the loadout system's so good. Can you tell me how to fix the black tech in your mod pack? Yes, indeed. Go into resource packs, and take out Devonian Chroma. Right, I'll get those squats done in just a moment. I think this is everything I need, right? No, it's not. Where's my... Oh, this is everything I need. Give me that bouquet of lies back. Perfect. Okay, now this is everything that I need. I'm not buying a hound pet. What do you use for gloves? Best in slot. What for? Slayer. Manticore. Yeah. When did skyblock turn on again? A little while ago. About an hour or so. Do you know any good shards I can hunt? It depends on what you consider as good. Can you low-key send the text back, or does the 121.10 one works just fine? Oh! No. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Mark the God was good, was good. I've just realized with less people will mean more. Jungle. I'm doing mochi right now, but it's too much work. Okay, but like, what kind of? I'm kind of asking, how much money are you considering as a good shard? Because I don't know how much Mochi Bear makes. Did they really have to release the update mid-raffle? Yes. I mean, when else would they release it? At a smart time? Oh, you complete fool. Why would they do that? I should really get a hound pet. $30 to 40 mil an hour. Hide on leaves. Minor zombies. Start Slayer quest, dumbass. Where the bloody fucking hell? They had to put Maddox bat phone. There we go. How many people got wiped? None. Absolutely zero. There was no wipes. There was none. Yeah, hide on leaves, minor zombies, ghosts, I believe they all make about 30 to 40 mil an hour. Sven, tier 4. Okay, so now I should be on Silky. Yes, 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 yes. Love to see it. What hunting should I do that can make more than 30 mil an hour? Minor zombies, hide on leaves. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Why is there a weird cooldown? Wait, have they removed... Wait, is Mastiff Swap removed? Have they patched... Have they patched my swap? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. They haven't. I'm just slow. That means I'm gonna need to turn you off. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna need to learn a whole new timing. How do you kill them without attacking? Fire Veil Wand. I'm using this to run around, and anything that's within my circle dies. It's like cheats, but without cheating. Yep, that makes sense. Do I actually grind the shards or fuse them? I don't know about how good fusing is right now, so I'd probably grind them. Mario King, thank you very much for the follow. How we doing? Can't you just armor swap normally? Yeah, but I haven't got my wardrobe keybind set up right. You know what? You've got a good point. I can't even argue it. Like, it's just a good point. Do you know what mod? Yes, Sky Honey. Do you want to come down here, sir? Thank you. Should I? Yes, I would swap to a 21.6. Should I go grind Wolf 9? Now is probably a good time. Now is probably a pretty good time. Especially with the jungle cave being very open. Why does it sometimes just do no damage? I mean, I guess my timing's just wrong. Very, very wrong. How 2 mil a hit? Mastiff swapping. It is a technique that combines both the effect of the pooch sword, which does more damage based on your health, and the existence of another armor set. Now, if you want to stop running through me, that'd be great. Blaze in the title, but Sven, yeah, that's because I was doing Blaze earlier in the stream. And it's now an hour and 40 minutes afterwards, which means stuff change. How many days left of the raffle? We have 19 hours and 20 minutes. Although, odds are that'll probably change. They'll probably add another day. Are you done with Blaze for the time being? I mean, I'll be back. Let's be real. I'll be back. Is loadouts bugged? No. They work just fine. What do you mean can't seem to make one? What is the problem? What's the option for the attack animation? Speed. It is in view model, and it's all of these guys. You know what? I need to swap back to my other mouse. I really do. This one has a beyond fucked up scroll wheel. At least it's mostly charged. What's the mod to make a sword smaller? No frills. Oh, that's so much easier. I have to reset that every time I join. I don't know why. And I missed. It's okay, we have a second attempt. It's okay, we have a third attempt. Okay. I want to play at some point. The server will open again at some point. There is no way my timing is just that diabolical. There's got to be something a little cooked with it. I know what the issue is. It's that the menu refuses to close fast enough. Which is new with this event. Okay. I'll have to learn the timing properly. Again. Because like if I click like a little bit too early, then it reopens the menu for a split second. Which means I need to learn the timing a little bit better. But hey, I mean, once I get it, it'll be significantly more efficient than, well, not doing it. At the end of the day, being able to skip pops is always huge. I don't like it when you go behind me. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so now we're at full health, yes. I fucking hate this tech sometimes. I really do. It is the most irritating, dumb shit. Mastiff Whiffing buff in dungeons. Just joined. What are you doing, Sven? Because I wanted to do Sven. Blaze when? I have done my Blaze for today. You missed it. Oh, I hit the wrong mob. GG. That doesn't make sense! That doesn't make sense! I had the full health and I could see that I had the full health. That doesn't make any sense. Yo, Camille, how we doing? Thank you very much for the follow. That doesn't even make any sense. Some of these misses aren't even just timing. What? Bro, this doesn't make any sense. And then it hits. This is my main profile, yes. What mod are you using for your swing animation? I'm using a mod called No Frills. It doesn't make sense! I'm lost. I'm lost. Bye-bye. See you. I am lost. I do not understand. I don't understand why it's just not functioning. There was never a bug that would wipe you. There was never any wipes. Hello there, little man. I don't get it. Is it just my connection so unbelievably fast? I mean, okay, the health does disappear before I even get the chance to hit him. What are the attributes you need for hunting? The ones that are in my hunting guide. I do not know them all off the top of my head, and I'm not about to go into my hunting box to search for them. I'll be honest. When will skyblock open up to below? I don't know. I'm not an admin. You'd have better luck asking somebody that is an admin. And it works that time, because for some reason the health took 6 years to... Okay. Sure, I guess. Why are my fonts black? Because the hypixel skyblock pack fucks around with a bunch of other... The skyblock pack fucks around with a bunch of other things. Especially font packs. Like Devonian font. Basically just take off the Devonian chroma font pack. To be determined is in my lobby. Is that rare? I mean, no more rare than any other person being in a in the same lobby as you. What's the point in a server if you can't join most of the time? Okay, so what do you mean by most of the time? Because I feel like your version of most of the time is a little different to the truth. You can join most of the time. In fact, you can very rarely not join. Incredibly rarely not join, in fact. Can I get your soul? If you can get into the same lobby, yes. I'm not going to warp people in, though. Because I like my small lobbies. Yep, makes sense. Most of the time is when I can't continue playing for 27, okay, you know what, that makes sense. But, I mean, except when big events happen. Even when big events happen, the server doesn't usually go down. The year 500 raffle start was, the server just got overloaded. And this one is a genuine giant bug that caused the server to go down. Oh boy, a rune. That's nice. I love dropping runes. They make me feel all warm and bubbly inside. What does this tech achieve? A faster kill time than four hits. Provided that you time it right. Can't find the setting. You go into the resource packs and you take out the chroma text one. You go into your resource packs and you take out the text one. It's not a setting. How are you in the game? Because it's open to anybody who is MVP plus and above. Better method to crop beetles yet? Yeah, loads. I'm not going to tell you any of them because they are very much gatekept. Crop beetles is... I don't know how good it is right now, but it's an insane method for being public. Most hunting fusion methods are gatekept. Thank you, server. Thank you, server. Cool. Where is the pack? It won't download when I join. What game version are you on? What the fuck am I listening to? Oh. .1.2. Okay. Do you have the pack disabler mod on? Do you have the pack disabler mod up? Skyblock is up for MVP plus and above. Yes. Like, do you have this mod here? Pack disabler. I love gatekeeping money-making methods. Well, I mean, people gatekeep them because otherwise they don't exist anymore. See, the thing with hunting money-making methods is if they're not like, hunting money-making flips, if they're not gate-kept, then they don't exist. Yeah, you literally have to. There is no other choice. Never download it if Luna doesn't have it, then I don't know how to answer your question. Haven't found a singular free jungle. Unlucky. Custom texture is so bad. You're not in cave. Where are you at? The jungle cave. The good Sven cave. Oh, right. I died, yeah. I'm in the good cave. Is there a full bite in your pack? There is. It's in no frills. Can somebody open the Viking shop for me? Chat, that is something I have not heard in actual years. This doesn't look like Blaze. No, there was Blaze earlier, though. There was Blaze earlier, but then we finished the Blaze. And now we're not doing Blaze anymore. Before you say change the title, I'm too lazy. How do you feel about the new colors? I like some of them. I don't like others. When they added Jungle Cave, they added it at the same time as Galatea. You got Blaze 7? Yes, indeed. Just wait till the nons like me can join. Then you won't have the cave to yourself. Why do you think I'm doing this now? I'm doing this now so I have the cave to myself. Anybody know how to fix the loadout bug? I try and make a loadout, press on the grey boxes to select the armor and equipment, but it doesn't do anything. Are you right-clicking? Are you right-clicking so it opens this menu? No, if it's worth to equipment swap for pest farming. I think it is. It's so fast. Sable Sky pack mod work. Well, you have the mod, and you open the mod, and you click revert textures, and then you press done, and then it turns it off. That's where I'm at. Okay. So I mean, you should just click the armor. Which doesn't work for me. Oh, that's odd. Interesting. I wonder what's blocking it. Yeah, well. Wouldn't be skyblock without some updates. Do mastiff swap. I am mastiff swapping. Is it possible on loadouts? It is. I just can't be bothered to do it on loadouts. I'm used to doing it without loadouts. I'm used to the armor positions. I'd rather do what I'm used to doing. Pest farming, yeah, pest farming is definitely better now. It is, honestly, a lot easier. haven't got a single patch note confirmation of fixes. Admins have such good... Real. The mod is working, but why is my chat still black? Because of this. Devonian Chroma _ text shader. Take that off. How are you doing that? It's called Mastiff swapping. It's basically wearing 2 armor sets at the same time. So, the Pooch Sword does more damage depending on how much health you have. Why aren't you hunting the Alpha Souls? Because I can't be asked. And I don't care about the money. So, you wear Mastiff, so you have a lot of health. And then you swap to Crimson, so that you have all of the damage of Crimson. And then, during like 1 to 1.5 seconds-ish, you will still have all of the health whilst wearing your Crimson. Meaning, if you swap and time it right, you one-tap the boss. Can I ask you to hunt the Alpha Souls for money? I don't want to hunt the Alpha Souls for money. I'd rather get more XP than more money. Qualified for the interview for hypixel dev? Oh! Let's go! Wait, that might be kind of sick. And then you get put in an insane NDA. And then you can't say anything anyway. You will be missed. Hunt the alphas and then give the shards to me. No, just I don't know. Why would I want to do that? Yeah, okay, so I just missed. I just completely missed the boss and hit a piece of grass instead. That's embarrassing. I genuinely just hit a piece of grass. That's actually so embarrassing. So YouTube chat is a different breed. Yeah, they're not being serious. They are in fact not being serious when they say that. I don't think. Although I'm 99% sure that if I agreed, they would suddenly be being very serious. Okay, now, buddy, you're not taking the damage that you should be. Dickhead. Because you're kind. Not that kind. I like helping people to do things, to find out how to do things. Are you using the Rinth app? I am, yes. I live my life by the saying of fish a man to teach and then fish for a week. That does not work at all. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Give a man a fish and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish and he... Shut up, Jayhawk. Don't put question marks. Don't... No. You do not need to add the question marks on that one. How can I find money-making methods then? Same... What? Pest farming's a money-making method. Hunting's a money-making method. Farming's a money-making... Wait, I just said that one. Mining's a money-making method. Foraging's a money-making method. There's 1,000,001 money-making methods. It's up to you to decide which one you want to do. As for how to find hunting money-making methods, you open the bazaar, and you look at the price of shards, and you decide, oh, that looks pretty good, and then you see how you get it. What mods for shaders? It's just Iris. Iris is the only shader mod. Okay, W damage. Okay, W damage. Okay, W damage. Any idea why my daggers aren't switching colors? Yes, because the pack does not... Because the mod is not perfect. At the end of the day, it is a mod to revert a force texture pack. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be issues. There's going to be errors. What are the chances you're going to leak it? That depends on what it is. I give no guarantees. Did you claim the dog? No. They won't be... Won't Death Ripper do more damage? No. 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 The tier 3 Death Ripper Dagger is not a good weapon. It has good enchants on, and it has Chimera. It is not a good weapon. It makes 80 mile an hour from Rift constantly with basically no prep. Would you leak? It's Sun Gecko. It isn't Sun Gecko. Oh, well, you know. Well, that's a new one. Where'd day count go? Well, funny enough, the series is over, so there's no more day count. We are done. Huh. But yeah, the daggers aren't switching colors because well, they're not meant to do that. Well, they just don't do that in the pack. Win or lose? Oh, very much lose. My Clover helmet is having a wonderful vacation in the Void Dimension. Why not make another series on this profile? Soon. Although priorities are in other places at the moment, so. Soon is all I can say. You can make the daggers change colors again on no frills. Ooh. That's pretty helpful. Yeah, just get naked in front of him. That'll do you great job. That'll do you great job. Yep, brilliant. Can I hit? Pourquoi? Sorry? My timing is ass. Any idea what it'll be? Yeah, it's the next series on this profile is skill bingo. Each skill is there's a lot of little bits and pieces that haven't fully been decided, so I'm not going to explain something that hasn't been finalized yet. W aim. W aim. It's your fault. With every skill or the main ones? I mean, the main ones. What version is your mod folder? We are 26.1. Do not die. Your inventory will get wiped. That's not a thing. That was in fact never a thing. It was a visual bug that was mistaken as a wipe. Aatrox is in 10 hours and 17 minutes. Might as well just follow as you do in progression, because I'm so lost. Yeah, for the skill bingo, for sure. That's probably not a bad idea. For this, actually, then again, I guess I mean, following my progression for a skill bingo is not going to be a great idea, because it's at the end of the day, it is still a challenge. So there's still going to be an element of a challenge to it. So it's still going to be dumb shit. Like it's still going to have negatives. I didn't wait long enough. I waited too long. Okay, well, I just simply can't. Ow. Hunting the best early game money-making method? Unfortunately, it is. There is, in fact, no other option. Which really sucks. Hunting is literally the one and only option to... Why can't I join Skyblock? Because you're not a high enough rank. Who dies to Sven? Me. As it would turn out, I do. 10 push-ups on the chair. What kind of Looney Tunes shit are you trying to get me to do here? Or farming with 2,300 farming fortune. Farming during feast, hunting outside of feast. Ah! My feet came off! My feet came off! Yeah. Whoa. Alright, we got this. A couple more. Okay, this is a suspicious angle that you're taking me to, chair. Bro, I am gripping this shit with my toes. Like, bro, hold on, let me try and spin myself around. I am gripping the hell out of my chair. Like, look at that shit, bro. That shit is getting it is getting gripped. That is like none but toes, nothing but toes, nothing but toes. No one's home. Don't worry, I would do it either way. Is the servers good now? I think it's still only MVP plus. I could be wrong. A good way to find out whether it's good or not is to try and log on. And if you can't log on, then no, it's not good yet. Is a song request? Oh, my bad. Why can't I see you? What? Or the game. Have you tried turning your monitor on? Do we know how to fix the visual bug from dying? Doesn't exist. That is like one of the big things that maintenance was for. Dummy mod pack, very clean and smooth. Thank you very much. That was yeah, that was a pretty big thing that the mod pack was for. Judgment. Judgment Day. Read what I said. We should run back multi-kill again. Maybe at some point. Did they fix the wipe? There was never a wipe. There was never any wipe. Do you know that office chairs contain a big-ass hydraulic spring? Correct. I live in fear every day of getting fatally penetrated by my chair. But that's how I've got to go out. That's how I've got to go out. Is what it is. I'll die playing skyblock. I can think of better ways to go out, actually. Can only MVP plus... Is it open for VIP now? Joining and finding out is always a good option. Because I don't know. No, they can't. Okay. Then no. Not yet. RAM. But actually, I need to upgrade so many parts of my PC. No, I don't. Like, it works. Until my PC fries itself, I do not need to upgrade it. That is my motto in life. And until something physically does not work anymore. Why don't you use the new texture pack? Because I don't like it. Same reason that anybody else doesn't use a texture pack. I don't like it. W damage. First try. I mean, okay. I mean, look, we're getting more odd. Like, we're getting more consistent. Like, it's not as bad as it was. It's not as bad as it was. They're stealing our rights to say no to texture packs. I understand the reason they did it. Unfortunately, I just wish that they had put a bit more effort into the actual pack. Which one's view bobbing? Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it, what's it called again? What's it called in this version? Oh, it's in accessibility settings, right? That'd be why. They've moved it to accessibility settings. Why? Why did they move it? What was wrong? What was wrong with where it was? What? Is there a stream delay? There's a stream delay. First guy better, I agree. Yo, how's it going? It has been a while. How are you doing? Yeah, first guy's a lot better. But unfortunately, yeah, whatever. I don't know, man. I understand. I know why the admins made it a forced pack. They want to add custom entities. The thing that somewhat confuses me is why we haven't got any custom entities. If they want to make a custom texture pack for custom entities, they should probably release it with some custom entities, because then the player base would be a little bit less annoyed, and probably be a little bit more understanding. Because now we just have a bunch of textures that we have been very vocal that we do not like in all of the alphas. And we are forced to use them for custom entity models that don't exist yet. Thank you, admins. Good job. I feel like there is one major problem with Hypixel, and that is timing. The Hypixel consistently has great ideas, and the absolute worst timing to pull them off. Either that or they rush things. It's either they have terrible timing for releasing it, or they rush it. Did you move away from the whole fanboy stuff? For now. Is it open to less than MVP? Not yet. I bought Crimson Arm, but I can't use it for some reason. Does it by any chance say that you need a Kudra completion to use it? Wanting to make sure that the base isn't bugged. Yeah, do that on alpha. Make sure the base isn't bugged on alpha. There's no need to bring it to main yet. If they want to make sure that the base isn't bugged, then just do it on alpha. Just leave it on alpha until they have some custom entity models to add to it. Because I'm on 26.1. Because without those custom entity models, the whole purpose behind the texture pack is a little null and void. Texture pack is so overhated because it looks bad. It's very deservingly hated. It looks unfinished. Obviously, I know it is unfinished. But, like, the existing textures just look unfinished. And, like, I have a different outlook on this than most people because I have made custom texture packs in my, like, I have made custom texture packs. And I know it is not that hard to get some of the things right that they got wrong. Oh, the loadouts are fucking awesome. I love the loadouts. Like, the loadouts are amazing. I just wish that the update wasn't bogged down. They should have hired the first guy team offered. They offered. The skyblock admins turned them down. That's what's insane, is the skyblock team turned the first guy team down. Like, they offered. They offered. Like, creators of a well-known and somewhat liked pack offered to make it. Like, really skilled artists. Really good artists that can make really good textures. Offered. Get out of my chat. And they turn them down. Is Kudra hard to do? Depends on your gear. No, not really. The lower tiers are pretty easy. Who? Someone in YouTube chat. Really skilled us with the most... Bro, honestly, just merge aspects of First Guy and Skyblock. There is a giant texture pack already made. Giant custom texture pack already made with amazing textures in it. And we got this. And we got this. Why did play? There was a small bug. It didn't work, but there was a small bug. Oh man, it's I don't know. The fact that first guy offered and the admins turned them down is somewhat annoying and somewhat pisses me off. Because it shows that we could have had better. Wasn't there a duping bug? Yes. There was a duping bug of sort. Ton of GUIs when I've downloaded your mod pack. Do you have any binds to change GUIs? You'll have to go through the mods and figure out which ones they are. VIP and I still can't get in. Correct, because the server is closed to anybody who is not MVP plus and above. With Necron gear, do you have a Terminator, Hyperion? They are not required, but somebody in your party will need it. Somebody in your party will need a Hyperion. For clearing. Astra, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? My timing sucks. I think I'm hitting too early. Definitely not too early. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong weapon. Right, that would do it. No. Still wrong. Interesting. What do you think about Hellwisp hunting? Good hunting method. Very good hunting method. Very good hunting method. Devs wants to make their own game their own way as they play it because they're money hungry and run it like a business, not a game. 50-50. But yes. I don't necessarily think that's down to the dev team though. Often in the case of running something like a business, not a game, that is not usually down to the dev team. Can't you one-shot with Claymore? No, because I don't have a G-Drag. I do not have good gear. Like, you are thinking I have much better gear than I do. I am hyper optimized for Blaze Slayer and farming. That is my entire profile. I am specifically optimized to one thing. And specifically optimized to do that one thing as cheaply as possible. Well, within a reasonable amount of time, of course. Did you put the cheap deck? No, I sold it. I put the expensive one in the museum instead. Now, I mean that as a joke, but the funny thing is that I could have said it seriously and you wouldn't have even batted an eyelid. What mod is letting you have your 5L just be a circle? Sky Hanny. I have all my particles turned off, so Sky Hanny just just does it as a circle. God damn it. Eyelid? Eyelid? Do I need to be MVP plus to join? For the time being, yes. Unfortunately. I really thought that they would have opened the server by now. It's been quite a while. Yo, Zergs, how are we doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Can you do Kudra with Necron gear? You can, provided that you have a teammate with a Hyperion to clear for you. And Baypelks, thank you very much for the follow as well. We've even battered an eyelid. Yeah, battered an eyelid. Do you not know that saying? You wouldn't have battered an eyelid? Is it not I? They're both of them. I don't have the option for shades in 26.1.2. Is your iris working properly? Yeah, is your iris mod working properly? Not an eyelid. You can do both of them. You could. I don't think so. I do. I will die on this hill. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'll die on this hill. Because my pride won't let me back down. Okay, why is there 3 fucking people in here? There is 10 people in the lobby and there's 3 people in the same cave. He doesn't even one-tap. Bro, kill them at like a reasonable pace at least. Says the guy who missed the one-tap, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, fuck, I'll just kill all of them. Yo, why is there 3 people in here? The tooltip looks crazy. It does. It looks good, man. Just get, it can't be that hard. It cannot be that hard to just get your own lobby. It cannot be that hard. Someone messaged you in game, did they? Did you? They don't understand that concept? Hey, it's fine. I had a lobby. That's nice. I'm assuming... There's 4 people. There's 4 shitters in here now. Yeah, okay, so I just missed. I just genuinely punched the floor. Did you read it? Was it not obvious enough that I read it by my reaction? Oh wait, we hit Sven 7. Nice. You know what, honestly, anybody that steals a lobby is just a genuine piece of human garbage. Anyone that ruins both of your rates just for their own, like, anyone that just is willing to ruin both of your rates is a genuine piece of human garbage. Like, they know that they are ruining their rates as well. They know that they're ruining their rates as well. That's what baffles me. Is there any way to disable these tooltips? I'm afraid not. Be the change you want to see. Switch the lobby yourself. Absolutely not. To be fair, I usually do, but in this case, they're not actually ruining my rates because they're just ass at the game. I'm damaging their rates, but they're not damaging my rates at all. Mostly because it takes them 18 years to kill a boss. My eyes hurt from these new colors. They're both somehow more saturated, but also less saturated. And I can't understand that. It's confusing. I don't understand it. Ah. Okay, well. But yeah, it is somehow simultaneously a VIP plus allowed on the server yet. I don't know, try. Try and see if you can get on the server. If you can't, then the answer's no. Now they're ruining my rates. Okay, now they're just being a dick to be a dick. Bro, can you not try and kill my boss? What's this doing? What new colors? So, like, the new text pack, you'll notice when you log on. Like, you'll notice when you log on. It's like, somehow both desaturated, but more saturated, like, all the text. Yo, what is... There we go. What football team do you support? None of them. It does look like OG Fortnite. Like, it looks like old Fortnite. You're right. 2021 Fortnite. Like, the orange is definitely more orange than yellow. But, like, the purple's more purple. It's... What class should I play if I'm starting off in win? Whichever one you like the look of. Okay. Now I'm just getting scammed. I don't know, it looks kind of plasticky. Probably just better off trying not to one tap. Nah, because the times that I get it, it's like the times that I do get it, it ends up being significantly faster. Okay, well I just missed the wolf. And then if it doesn't work out, then I just kill it. Either way, it doesn't really end up being much slow. Like the ones that succeed make up for the ones that don't. Into having actual people in my server with yeah, that's yeah. I just experienced that. It's fun. But yeah, like, the occasional time save really does make a huge difference. It really does. Ah. I don't see a difference in the colors. There's definitely a difference. There is definitely a difference in the text colors. They're just, like, more saturated. The text colors, they are just more saturated. Right, I can't spawn a boss. What am I doing? I physically can't even spawn a boss. Right. Anyway, this was not even meant to be a long stream. This has ended up being way longer than it was meant to be. This was not meant to be this long of a stream. This is way longer than it was ever meant to be. Like, this was meant to be like a 1 hour short stream. Who in God's fucking name am I currently raiding? There we go. Look, I got the right... Yes, chat, let's raid interest. Not interest, just interest. The one guy. Interesting. We have a brand out from hypixel skyblock content. Yes, I will. Very much so. I probably won't be doing just skyblock in a year's time, I'll be honest. Or at least I fucking hope I won't. There's a bit of me left on my table. Delightful. Alright, chat. Well, I guess we have our raid message for today. I guess we have our raid message. What money making method are you going to focus on for this profile as well as for the future? Whatever takes my interest. My money making methods are basically whatever takes my interest. Modded Minecraft, potentially. Yeah, it pretty much, it's whatever it takes my interest. Whether if I like farming at the time, I farm. If I like mining, I mine. If I like hunting, I hunt. If I like slayers, I slay. We're gonna be slaying, chat. How did you disable text pack? Mods. I'm using a mod called Pack Disabler. It is in my pinned comment. Chat, I will see you tomorrow. For now, we interest. Farewell. My daggers are not switching colors. Yeah, the mod does that. The Pack Disable mod does that. Didn't hear any foraging there. Correct.